It's a mountain. What happened? It's a mountain report. This is a disappearing mountain trick that I do. 37 degrees, and the Widowmaker bringing you this live quad cam shot. Check out the Mosaic, their new beer from Rising Tide at the Widowmaker. And Captain Kip is joining us this morning, our one and only First Tracks reporter, and he is live, and he is here to let us know what's going on. Seems to be a bit foggy out there this morning, sir.
Well, yes, it is, Greg. You know, they call this patchy fog. It's been coming and going. With this warm air coming in over this cold snow, that's called advection fog. It's a trivia point for you. It's coming and going. When I first came up, it was fog, and then it dissipated and then came back in. I wouldn't be surprised that from the bottom of Skyline right up to almost the last tower, it's clear, and then there's cloud cover at the top. It was 44 degrees at the bottom of Skyline, 34 at the top. You can see the temperature change, and there's quite a bit of breeze. They had gusts to 67. I didn't see that, but the anemometer is quite high up, and so there's a pretty good lee in there. It's a bit breezy, but nothing we haven't seen here before. The snow, they groomed out everything but Widowmaker and Flume. I do believe they got to ram down. The snow is pretty good. It really is. It's soft. It hasn't set up. The later they groomed it, the better it is. I came down King's Landing, Greg. I came down Tote Road to King's Landing. Very skiable, but you do have to watch some spots. It's not ice, but it's gray snow. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. And so you just have to be around, ski around, take your time. Visibility is going to be an issue. I was very fortunate that the fog just shut in just as I got to here. But just take your time. But the rumor is, instead of handing out apples today, they may hand out bells so nobody bumps into each other on the.
And a compass.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding there. But just be careful with it. It's hard to get goggles for that type of visibility. I mean, it's really tough. Every once in a while, believe it or not, I feel like I can see blue overhead. You know, like it's lightening up in the middle, but not on top of the mountain. It's with that southerly, it's upslope. It's pretty cloudy up there, real low ceiling. When you talk to Roddy, I would tend to doubt that you'll get to the very top of the mountain. But Skyline looks pretty good today, and I haven't taken a run on Super Quad yet. Wear Gore-Tex. Even though it's not raining, the seats are wet. You know, and we may get a little bit of drizzle. When Andy and I got in here early, it was raining. So just take care of it. You know, be aware of that.
We're back. It's our live quad cam shot brought to you by the Widowmaker. 37 degrees here at the base. We've got Grace with us at the top of the hill. Good morning, Grace. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm living the dream, Grace. It's a little bit foggy up there. Maybe you can give us a feel for what it's like up there, because we can't see it.
Yeah, well, at the top of Skyline right now, it's pretty clear up here. I can see the clouds down at the base.
Nice.
It's very warm.
And you've got a temperature of 34?
Yes.
And how did the grooming turn out last night? Is there a trail of choice that you're thinking of today?
Well, so far today, I've only skied Gauge, and it was pretty great.
You can't go wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
There it is, a beautiful shot. That is from the top of the mountain. As you can see, as Grace explained, and Roddy sent us a picture too, real pretty up there. Get up there. It is 34 degrees up there at the top of the hill, 37 down here. Good morning, Kip. You're live on TV. How are you?
Hello?
Hi, you're live, sir.
Oh, I am live.
I'm alive. Yeah. Well, you can see now the fog has lifted a little bit. As you look up the top of Skyline, down into the valley, you can see it's pretty foggy, probably coming up 27. But it comes up and down. Right now, it's pretty clear, and the snow is pretty good, Greg. And there are breaks in the overcast. I can see blue sky on top of me. It's going to be pretty good skiing. You have to just be careful. Some of the grooming, because it's wet, it packs down when they groom it. So there's some ridges or little canyons in the grooming. Just be careful of those. But the snow is really soft. It's more like late April than 1st of January, snow conditions. But it's well worth coming out. It's warm. it's actually a lot cooler here than it is the bottom of Skyline. I came down Sluice, Greg. Really good conditions. I mean, you can get an edge into it. It's fine. And as the day goes on, it's even going to soften up a little bit more. It's worth coming out today. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? But it's worth coming out today. I'll tell you that.
We're back, and there it is, a super quad in the mist over there, and it's 37 degrees, and that live quad cam shot brought to you by the Widowmaker, the all-new Widowmaker. Try the Mosaic, which is a new from Rising Tide. And speaking of...
Well, Greg, don't let this fog fool you. At about the bottom of Skyline is clear. I was watching the sun come up. There are patches of blue above me. I can see right it's blue, so it's just down low here, this fog. Oh, don't let that fool you. Get in. I think the best skiing right now, visibility-wise, will be Skyline. Oh, in there, it's pretty good, and it's warm. It's above freezing all the way to the top. It was about 46 or 47, believe it or not, when I went by the bottom of Skyline. They have a little thermometer there, right in there. So it's warming up. It's like, think April, late April skiing. That's what you get today. The snow was soft and groomed. It's not powdery, but it's definitely soft. Not mashed potato. You know, it's not an ankle breaker. It's nice and soft. You can ski in it. Now, the grooming is a little bit iffy in spots just because it was so wet. Groomers aren't made to groom snow when it gets like this. And there's some ridges and stuff, but just take your time. It's going to be some great skiing. I encourage everybody to come out. I did not get over to the east side, Greg, because they had a cable out on 3T bar. I think they're anticipating higher winds as the day goes on, so they're hoping to get 3T bar open. So I didn't get over there because they were grooming it with the cable, and I couldn't go across. So if they're done, I'll try and get over there and see what it's like over toward Whiffletree.
Great report. Thank you, Captain. Kip Files giving you the tip of the day. Above the clouds, it's sunny.
Stay above the clouds, Greg.